My mom, she was actually in the Army for 20 years and retired. And then my brother, he started off in the Coast Guard and then went to the Army. So I kind of felt like I had to follow their footsteps. I was a Navy corpsman. I worked at Naval Medical Center, San Diego, and then I went to 2nd Battalion, 1st Marines.
When someone's getting out of the military, it's about what their next step is.
My father was in the engineer union in California. I saw there was a big opportunity working in the trades, and so I felt like that was a good place for me to go after I got out.
When service members return home, they often face a new mission, building a new future in civilian life. The Mid-America Carpenters Regional Council partners with programs designed to help veterans translate their military skills into lifelong careers.
They deserve a good living, and here we go with somebody that served our country. We're getting them in and offering that opportunity to start their life and have a great career with that.
When we recruit these veterans and they're getting out of the military, they're transitioning, they're looking for a career. They're not looking for just a job.
I'm, for one, know exactly what that looks like. You know, I took my love of carpentry in the military and translated it into civilian aspects of what I do.
From the battlefield to the construction site, vets are ready to face any and all challenges head on.
They're part of a brotherhood, which is, being part of something bigger than yourself.
I feel like is very similar to the military.
The Mid-America Carpenters and the Carpenters Union are very appreciative of the sacrifice that our soldiers have taken to go out and serve our country. As they transition back into civilian life, we recognize the leadership capacities that they have. We also recognize the commitment that they have. And as such, we provide mechanisms for them to excel in civilian life.
The discipline, skills, and teamwork veterans gain in the military make them uniquely qualified to thrive in the skilled trades.
It's that can-do attitude, but they come with certain soft skills. They can be up front, they can be on time.
They know how to go to work. They're valuable when they are at work, and they're trainable, and they're going to get the job done.
They're no stranger to structure. They're essentially a step ahead.
They have the willingness, they're working good with teams.
I feel like that's definitely helped me in this trade, accomplishing the tasks that we do on a day-to-day basis.
So that type of person is generally sought out in our industry.
The members of our armed forces have a lot of options once they have left the military. The Mid-America Carpenters Regional Council is dedicated to making their transition to civilian life as smooth as possible.
The military vets have basically two ways of getting into the program. They can do what's called the Helmets to Hardhats.
We're the Building Trade Unions program to recruit servicemen and women coming out of the military and help them get into the building trades. Last year we placed over 3,600 veterans into apprenticeship programs across the entire country.
Another one is what it's called the MVP, Military Vets Program.
With the MVP program is that we're actually giving them 8 weeks of training ahead of time before they ever exit the military.
And then when they get out, they're notified of the program that's in that area where they're going to get out and move to.
We started this in 2019. We're sitting at 648 graduates. Out of those 648, we're retaining about 70% of those.
Another career skills program available to vets is the Career Aligning Recruitment Effort Program, or CARE.
That aligns them. That gives them more of a scope. Okay, how can I detail these skills I have and translate it to something that's going to support my civilian endeavors, my civilian career field?
They might be an electrician or a plumber or a carpenter in the military. Those skill sets are very transferable to the civilian side, so it could just be a matter of making that phone call and that a contractor looking for somebody, and here we go.
Most of them throughout the entire country will get direct entry into the program.
How do service members like these programs?
My experience with Helmets to Hardhats was great. When I first got there, I mentioned that I didn't have a whole lot of experience.
They don't come in and get thrown out in the middle of a job site. They have a specific order that they learn things. They're teamed up with a journeyman out in the field.
They did a great job of mentoring me and putting me with people that can help me grow and learn the skills to be successful.
We give them obstacles every day, but we have to make sure that they're going to gain from those experiences.
It laid down a good foundation that allowed me to be successful in this work field.
The results speak for themselves.
Jorge, he's been exceptional. He's exceeded expectations as far as our operations go. He performs high. He's worked on numerous jobs. All the foremen want him, and actually he's been kind of recognized as one of our next up-and-comers. We couldn't really ask for a lot more.
The opportunities for prosperity are possible through the apprenticeship and through being a member of the Mid-America Carpenters. We encourage you to look into your future, invest in you, invest in your family, and invest in your community by being a part of the Mid-America Carpenters Regional Council.